Jodi Moore, Amherst Street in the Beacon of Bay County, Florida. I appreciate that apology. It was a little late coming. It was about a month. I placed in front of each of you the text messages sent between former city manager Michael White and Lynn Haven Police Chief Ramie going forward from 2018. These texts expose a police chief who engaged in homophobia, misogyny, setting people up, quote unquote, and ticket fixing, among other things. These are the text messages shown to Chief Ramie in court on December 12, 2022. He did not deny them. The prosecution did not deny them. Michael White did not deny them. If you had called Chief Ramie in front of the commission for the emergency meeting Jodi Tender requested, you could have asked him directly if he denies that these are his, but you didn't have the courage. If you think these are fabricated, that defies credulity. I would have had to somehow create these, make them look like real text messages. You're giving me more credit for technical abilities than I possess. I would have to make them look real and have knowledge of people, places, dates, and times going back almost 5 years. And does that even seem plausible to you? And yes, these were 5 years ago. But there is no statute on limitations on morality. If you accept these text messages as fact, which they are, they show a police chief who violated the ethical code of not only the city, but of police officers. You know this. Each one of you should be ashamed for not addressing this. The letter from that lawyer in Tallahassee, who represents police chiefs, by the way, so he's not an unbiased party, that paper was solicited by Vicki Gaynor, is riddled with inaccuracies and is a complete joke. Is this what you call leadership? I'm disgusted by this whole thing, and I'm disgusted by anybody who defends this. With the exception of Jodi Tender, who is the only one on the right side of this issue, I hope each of you here pays the price of this for upcoming elections. It's up to the citizens and voters to decide if all of this is acceptable to them, since this commission as a whole will not take the action that should be done, and that is to remove the police chief. I have nothing against him personally. I think I even went to school with him a long time ago, because I think we both grew up here. He's always been nice to me, at least to my face. But if you allow him to stay as a police officer in Lynn Haven, you are condoning his corruption. I don't live in the city limits of Lynn Haven, as you all know, but I have to drive into Lynn Haven to leave my neighborhood. Many people drive through Lynn Haven, shop, eat, etc. As long as the police chief is allowed to stay in his position, I will do my best to avoid Lynn Haven, and I won't be conducting business in Lynn Haven if I can help it, and I hope others follow suit if this continues.